Hello everyone. Okay, no. What's up guys? Welcome back. Hi guys. Well, hi. Welcome back guys. Today I have a very special video planned for everyone. It's winter break, so I have a lot of time, and now we're gonna be making strawberry shortcake. So let's get right into it. And everyone can follow along. You know, it's a very easy recipe. It's my first time making it, but I already know it's going to turn out exceptionally well. So let's get into it. So here are the ingredients. We need a bunch of granulated sugar, vanilla extract, 5 large eggs, baking powder, all-purpose flour, cornstarch, canola oil or any other type of vegetable oil, heavy whipping cream, milk, and the fruit of your choice. And in this one it's strawberries because it's, you know, strawberry shortcake. You can also add in other fruits and not vegetables, but other fruits like blueberries. And then you also want to get some sort of like decorating material or tool, like these decorating bag with what open star tip. I don't know, we'll try things out. All right guys, so the first steps are to take 5 of your eggs, all of your eggs, 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, and also 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then mix them all in a bowl until it's really nice and fluffy. So we can just go ahead and do that real quick. Oh, wait. 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. And finally, your 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, now that we have everything set up, we're just gonna blend for 15 minutes or until it's like, it gets really fluffy. Like, comment, subscribe. It's been about 9 minutes and this is what we look like so far. It's pretty fluffy right now. All the air bubbles are, you know, being formed and making it more fluffy. So I'm gonna continue mixing for another 5-ish minutes and see where we are. Now, as you can see, it is a very fluffy. You know, we've been mixing for about like 13 minutes or so. So now that we've mixed it to a very good consistency, we can add, it's very fluffy. We can add a 1/3 cup of milk and then continue mixing. And then we're gonna make our dry mix and then slowly add that in. So 1/3 in, and we'll continue mixing. Our dry mix will consist of 1 cup of all-purpose flour, there. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Maybe a little bit more. No, just to, you know, balance things out. We have 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. So now we have our dry mix all, you know, mixed. We can split this into 2 sections. Add our first section through this, you know, strainer thing, and then we're gonna, you know, blend it a little bit, not too much, and then we can add the remaining half and then continue blending. That's a secret trick for you guys. So here's what we have. All right, guys. So I was going through my, you know, my recipe book, my cookbook, and I made a mistake. I was supposed to add, you know, 2 tablespoons of canola oil. And that was, you know, during the time when we added the milk. So you guys just stop your recipe and do that too, right? And then we can continue. So we can just do that real quick. Hopefully it won't mess up too much. But you know, if it does, it's okay. Okay, so I gently mixed the first batch of dry powder. And then now we can just empty the other part out and it'll be good. So I think the reason why... Okay, so now that we have our mixture ready to divide into our 2 pans, now we can go over here to our oven and start preheating. Actually, you could have done this, you know, while you were mixing, but yeah, I forgot. So make sure there's nothing in your oven and then start preheating. And then now we can take our 2 9-inch pans or 8-inch pans, Or if you guys have 3 pans, you guys can use all 3 of them and make it like a triple layer instead of double layer. Either one works. It's just a preference thing. So today I'm gonna do a 2 9-inch pan build, I guess. So yeah. Next part, we have to pour the batter into our 2 pans. This part is kind of optional, but you can kind of cut out parchment paper so that you can get a nice, removal of the cake when it's done. Or you could just oil it with, oil your pan with, like some of your cooking oil. Long strip out so that you can oil it. And then we have both of our pans ready for the batter to enter them. And then they will go into the oven at 340. So let's... I'll set a timer for 15 minutes, but periodically check in on them so that we can, do the toothpick test, and then we can start working on the filling and also the icing. So because this is strawberry shortcake, we need strawberries. So we can take our strawberries, take a couple of them. We don't want the leaf part in the filling, so we can just cut that part off. And then what you want to do is cut these into very, very thin, but not too thin slices. So maybe something around that big. Maybe I would say a centimeter is like a good chunk. Take 2 paper towels, lay them on the floor as your base, and then just lay them out, because right now your strawberries are soaking, so you can have them down like this, and then take 2 more and then just lay them over, and gently, not too much, or else they're not even going to be strawberries, they're going to be dried strawberries. So just gently pat down on them and then keep them aside. You can take our whipping cream, or heavy whipping cream, and open it up, and we're going to pour 2.5 cups into a new bowl. 2.5 cups. You can blend this until it's nice and fluffy, just like we did with our eggs. So, yeah. In about 16 minutes, so we'll take them out. We'll see how they're doing, and we will continue. That's clean. All right, they're both clean. So now we can simply take them out. This is what I wasn't sure if this was gonna work, but this is what it turns out to be so far. So now what we're gonna do is add our vanilla powdered sugar, which is basically a mix between some vanilla extract and some more granulated sugar. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. So I have that here. And we can just pour this in and continue mixing. Okay, now that the cakes have cooled down a little bit, we made our whipping cream and the strawberries are ready. We can start by taking the cakes out of their the layer of parchment paper. We're gonna put a bunch of icing into this, like a tubing thing, and begin by just giving it a nice like swirly layer, and we'll see how that comes out. The strawberries that we were pressing down on right here, and simply place them in like a spiral shaped pattern. So now that we have all of our strawberries laid out like this, we can add another layer of icing and then place our other cake on top. Now we can just go ahead and add the other layer and then finish decorations. We can just finish the top part off by just adding up. As a professional would, There you have it, the perfect strawberry shortcake. Now we're gonna do a quick, a taste test. Smooth cuts, as expected. Wow. We did have some trouble getting it out, but you can see that there's some strawberries in the middle that you can see, nice cross section, a nice division of layering or two. Yeah, it's the best cake I've ever had in my life. Some improvements can be made. But all in all, probably the best strawberry shortcake, or even cake or the dessert in general, So, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.